All that, girl.
I thought it was a light question. DC is one of my favorite cities to party.
I'll second that. I do love to party in DC. When I go to DC, I always have a good time, and there's always some variety and structure in the events that I go to. So.
And a different caliber of person too.
Well,
that too.
So what type of? Wait.
Oh,
so what caliber of person does DC have that Charlotte doesn't have?
Mm-hmm. Speak your mind, Chad.
Yeah, they all work for the government, had degrees, and they went here and there. And if you're not there, you're not it. But see, I don't care. I like all cities. I have partied all over, and you know what? No, to answer your question, Miami, because that was my last great turn up, and I'm talking. That was, whew.
They owes you nothing. Not one thing.
Nothing.
I ain't mad at
Nothing.
that. I'm not mad at it. Not at all.
Matter of fact, I still owe Miami.
Oh,
that's how good of a time I had. Me and my best friend. Yes. All right.
I've
AJ.
never been to Miami, so.
Oh, you got to go, baby.
That's unfortunate.
No, baby, you got to go.
At least go to Fort Lauderdale.
I'm just
Right.
They club close, boy.
Yeah, that's been closed for a while, though, right?
Well, it's only it could only have been within the last year because I was just there. So
it was closed when we went.
Oh, was it? Mm-hmm. Don't give me the line.
That's where I was. We was standing up on the couches and strippers and the bartender and everything. I don't know what they was doing up there.
Well, I don't know. I think Atlanta's always a good time for me.
Atlanta's always going to be.
It's always a good time. Vegas is a party.
Really?
Vegas is when I went out there, I came back sunburnt to death, but I do not regret one thing.
See, I don't gamble, so I never really had.
Oh, I didn't gamble either. Okay. But the parties, when I say it's a party on the street every day,
you can walk around with liquor, can't you?
All day and all night. Okay. It is a party every day, and I again back then. I know I went on about 6 dates in 4 days in Vegas.
So let's talk about those days.
Oh, they was all right. I just was there for the drinks.
Oh, okay. They were just all right.
You buying, I'm drinking.
Leftovers, little few slices of ham, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes.
Right. Now, if you break out a stack or something, hey, where we going?
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm just saying, Vegas is a good time.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to take my promoter hat off, but I feel like almost any scene can be fun with the right group of people.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
And to me, that's one of the issues that I have with Charlotte. Like when we have social in the city events, now social in the city events be everything. Game night.
Yes.
Social in the city game nights are probably my top things that we've ever done here.
But you see how that's something different that you did that you brought to the city? Mm-hmm. That was awesome. That game night, those game nights are awesome. The wing off and all that.
And can we talk about how I was very upset that not so many people.
God. Girl, why you always got an attitude? You are an angry black woman.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. Y'all get on my nerves.
You are mad.
I was very, because you guys threw the relationship Q&A, and I was very upset that not enough people showed up. Because that was the type of events that we need and that we should be promoting and really getting people out there. And all of a sudden, nobody wanted to show up. And I was bothered by that because, had it been a club or a bar, everybody would have showed up.
True.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and lie because I know there's a lot of folks, and they're probably going to be mad, and I don't care, that they don't want to hear others' opinions about relationships and how things are going in the dating life because they think they know. And my, solution to them is, well, not solution, but my criticism of them is, if you know why you still out here and searching. That's the only question I got for them. Why you still out here and searching since you know so much?
I'm waiting for part 2. I'm excited about part 2.
Part 2 is definitely coming. This is kind of a prelude to part 2. We just got to get the buzz and get the people, back on this course of let's talk about it type of thing. We are slowly running out of quickly running out of time. So for the countdown episode of this, I want each person to give me, let's see, what's one of those things where when you're dating somebody where you decide to walk away, you just be like, I'm good. Name something that'll make you just decide to walk away and you be like, I'm good.
Bad sex. I'm jump right in. I don't care. Y'all all thought it. If it ain't good, you got to go.
You ain't gonna give them time and like
time to what? We grown. Teach them what? It's not a child.
You gotta teach them how
please
you.
Some people can't be taught.
Listen, but some of them things that somebody was pleased by.
You know what, baby? Listen, I told you I'm a predator. I go and I tell you, look, this one 1, 2, and 3. Can you do this? No. Okay. Ain't no need to waste time. My time is winding down.
Listen, bye.
Okay. I don't have time.
We the same age.
Well, see you found your bow ass. I'm trying to get this ass.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Listen, no, you fine.
Johnny, what makes you be like, I'm good? I feel like everything makes you be like,
right. Because I told you,
if they pigeon toed, you like, I'm good.
Listen, Mary Jane said that thing. You got that angry black woman.
If they can't make balsamic vinegar wings, you like, I'm good.
That's one of them.
It is.
That's one of them. And you can't boil water, I got to go.
Oh no.
We'll pass this question. It's
you gotta give me something. We're gonna come back to you. When you were single and dating, what was something that you just be like, I'm good?
I hate people who don't have. I really hate people who don't have a sense of humor because I am a goofball. So 99% of the time, I'm laughing at something.
Oh, I'm corny. So
and at the point that you're just looking at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, no, I can't. Or if you're one of those people that's so career driven that you forget that you still have a regular life that you can live and should live, I don't want anything to do with that because you're not finna hound me.
Nick, give me one more. I'm good.
On a serious note, inconsistency. Mm-hmm. I just don't like people that are inconsistent. We meet and we text and we doing a little text stuff during the day, and then you just stop, and then you want to pick back up, or you want to be in it, then you don't want to. I don't.
Never mind.
I told y'all my time is winding down. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I get confused easily.
It's a full never mind.
I will say this: I can't stand people who are self-righteous.
Okay, give me an example.
It's a very big turnoff if you always look down on people and always feel that you're right no matter what you do.
Oh my God, yes.
And especially if we're dating and someone calls you out on it and then you still continue to do it, it just bothers me in general. So I can't really deal with it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest ones for me is someone who's self-righteous and narcissistic.
I think I'm gonna bring the dating challenge back, where everybody has to go on one date. When should I
coming to
start
another
it?
single mixes of yours.
Goodbye.
When should I start? I should start it this week. Is that gonna give the group culture shock?
We should do that again.
Everybody needs to go on a date. At least one and give an experience, but then last time folks was hitting up people.
We might need to do a prerequisite to that because somebody, I don't know the child. I don't know the child personally. I just saw the profile in the group was talking about what they think a romantic date is, and they were like, a dinner and a movie is not a romantic date. Why not?
Movies are bad first dates. We cannot talk.
They are.
Oh, I can understand not talking during the movie, so I wouldn't say just movie. This was dinner and a movie. Like, if I can talk to you before or after, it might be bored, but listen, I got to talk to you at some point. But you can't tell. How is that not romantic? You don't know what's romantic to these people. Mm-hmm. You don't know what these folks' pockets look like.
Okay, so I got a few more minutes. So what's your idea of a what's first date? What's your idea of a good first date?
I'm not cooking you for your first date.
Okay. Here she go.
And then tell me what you think a bad or boring ideal is.
I think a good idea for a first date would be going to a vineyard and sampling wines.
Okay, that's cute.
And taking the tour of it. A bad first date for me would be going to a movie.
Yeah, just the movie.
I've already seen this movie 9 times out of 10, and I'm not here to see the movie. I want to talk to you. That's not why I went out.
You should just sit there and talk to him the whole movie, and then at the end, I told you not to bring me to this movie.
Exactly.
Bye.
So yeah, I think those are mine too.
Good and bad. Good and bad.
Good and bad. Honestly, a good first date could be anything. Whatever it is that y'all decide y'all want to do. If y'all for me,
for you.
I'm fluid.
Somebody out here is listening to y'all, and they're plotting.
Oh, well, hello. So, we get together.
Bitch, how did we become boys to men in here, right?
No, let's see. Dinner's always good because if you can sit down.
What type of food?
Damn.
Somebody listening.
Try.
Okay, well, I don't do chain restaurants. I don't do chain restaurants.
Real? Oh, that is another topic we're going to have to touch on later.
I don't.
So you don't like Buffalo Wild Wings?
No.
Buffalo Wild Wings is gross.
I'll eat that for no. I don't. Like, I'm not going to go on a date on a chain. I mean, that's what we got to go to. I mean, if you want to, okay, whatever. But that's not my my go-to. I'm gonna take you somewhere with some character or something like that. So it's whatever. I eat whatever. Okay, all right. But basically anything that we do where we just kind of laugh and have a good time, this and third. That's a good first date to me. We get to know each other. Bad first date is just like it's just bad. I mean, I went to the Carolina Ale House with this one guy and. He went to park the car, but he left me in the middle of the street, and I didn't know if he was coming back. And this to the third, I just went and sat in a restaurant. I called my best friend. Shout out to Anthony Irvin, love you, boo. He was like, well, just work on it. And then sat at the table, and the boy was telling me about his health problems. He was like, well, I have congestive heart failure, and this, and I'm sitting there going. Well, I'm gonna give you a heart attack because I'm a handful, honey. So,
as long as you get on them and on that good old insurance real quick.
Oh, who insurance? He ain't had no insurance.
That's unfortunate.
That's what I found out too. He was just a mess. I mean, that was a bad first date for me.
Whoa.
But yeah, no, just anything in the beginning. Y'all just have a good time. And
so you're not going to the movies either.
Not on the first. I mean, no, not on the first date.
Gotcha.
Now, if we go to the movies, if we go to what's that place? The Studio Movie Grill, and we eat and we have some drinks and we watch the movie, and then after that we go walk around downtown for the next 3 hours. That was a good date for me.
So how do y'all feel about first dates being at your house or at that person's house?
No.
No. Cause people crazy. They come rob you and stuff. They just come.
That was
on.
my.
They can't come over and watch the have and have nots and stuff on the first date.
No, why, you don't need to know where I live on the first date. We're gonna meet.
I mean, I agree, but a lot of first dates
spot.
happen at home, and I just be like,
first
sis.
No, first date, first fucking's happen.
I mean, I just feel like it can happen because my thing. Well, first of all, my place always look like I ain't got shit. Let's be clear. So when you come up in there, you ain't nothing for you to look at and be like, oh, I can take. No, because it's going to look like I'm going to put all my shit up. It's going to look like ain't nothing in there for you to take, so you ain't got no reason to come back. And if you come back, baby, listen, you got one time to bust through this door, and I promise you going to see the Lord real soon.
Send them.
So, but all of y'all cook, so, to my knowledge. Y'all cook often. So, y'all wouldn't allow someone to... Y'all wouldn't have a first date cooking for someone.
Nope.
I get tired of that line.
I bet you do.
All the
I
time.
know you do.
Every time I try and talk to somebody, so when you gonna come cook for me?
Bye. Curve.
Let's backtrack. That's another thing where I'll be like, you know what, forget it. This ain't gonna work.
That's I'm good.
Yeah, that's I'm a good.
So I feel like for you, Johnny, it would be a plot twist if you actually met somebody, you were talking for them, and they said, "Oh, let me cook for you." That's what he needs.
I want to come home to a meal that's been prepared for me. That's been loved on for me.
But you don't think someone is going to be kind of nervous to cook for you?
You shouldn't be nervous.
I'm about to say not if you can cook.
If you can cook, you shouldn't be nervous.
But there are people who can cook, and then there are chefs. So they probably feel like they're not going to meet your standards.
There are chefs that can't cook.
Well, true.
Absolutely.
And I'm not.
But it's more so the title that may be intimidating.
Not you. Yo,
And
you can.
I feel like, because I get a lot of times, well, people call me like, well, how should I do this? Why should I do this? Don't try my food because you're going to be critiquing it, this, that, and the third. I'm a chef. I burn stuff too. I mess stuff up too. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Gotcha.
It happens. But if I can see that you put your effort into it and you put your heart into it, even if it is nasty, I'm going to appreciate it.
But it's still nasty.
I'm going to doctor it up on the low and keep scooting.
But me cooking for someone is more like a fourth or fifth date thing. Because if I cook for you, we go together. So,
we're heading in the right direction. I'm with you on that one right there. Because I used to. One of the things that I do cook. I'm not a chef, but I can cook. Shout out to me for cooking. Have my meals. So, okay, y'all never had none of these yams. So.
Come on, yeah!
Oh, these yams is delicious.
You know what?
What?
I have a lot to say.
My yams are wonderful.
Now, are we talking about the little yam?
No,